Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Cam back in with another video, man. We got breaking news, man. Dejonte Murray from the Atlanta Hawks has been traded to the New Orleans Pelicans. Dejonte Murray from the Atlanta Hawks has been traded to the New Orleans Pelicans, man. Sheesh. Woo. Boy. Pelicans making moves, man. The Pelicans, of course, want to trade because, they get a star in Dejonte Murray, who can pretty much do everything on the basketball court, pretty much have no weaknesses in his game. Yeah, man, the Pelicans, they did a number with this one because they only gave up two second rounds, Larry Nance and Dyson Daniels. That's a win, man. That's a win, and I tell you this, Dejonte is really gonna help the Pelicans with the guard play because they struggled with guard play last season. It's one of the big reasons why they fell into the play-in. Now, part of that was the injuries, but they really wasn't injured like that. I mean, well, Brandon Ingram was injured towards the end, but Zion got hurt in the play-in game, so they were pretty much healthy last year. They were pretty much healthy last year, to a certain extent, outside of B.I. missing time. But this helps the Pelicans with that guard play because when they played the Lakers in that play-in game, it really showed that they needed a facilitator like Dejonte, and a guy who can control pace. C.J. McCollum is a really good player, but he's not a guy that you want to be at the point guard position because he's more of a scorer, more of a bucket getter. Now he get to go back to his primary role as the two guard, and of course you have B.I. and Zion, who they're pretty much gonna be themselves. And this just helps the Pelicans offensively because they really struggled at times offensively. They were kind of like, and then it also improves their defense even more, even though they had a decent defense last season. But it also increased their perimeter defense, along with Herb Jones. And it's interesting because are they? I don't know. Are they gonna trade Vucevic now that they got Dejonte Murray? Are they gonna trade him? Or was he even in the trade? Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. This is big, man. This is a big trade from the New Orleans Pelicans, man, to go get Dejonte, man. That's a big trade, man. I wonder what they're gonna do with Valanciunas. I said Vucevic. Valanciunas. Are they gonna start him or are you gonna come off the bench? I seen their projected starting lineup be their projected star lineup was Dejonte, CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Zion, and I think it was Valanciunas. Well, they had Herb Jones coming out the bench. Um, but yeah, man, the Pelicans they get better with this trade for sure. Dejounte, he's a baller, man. I understand that. Him with the Atlanta Hawks with Trae Young, it's kind of like wasn't really a good fit, in my opinion, because both of them need the ball. Both players need the ball to be effective. Man, playing with Trae Young, as good as he is, he can be ball dominant at times. But yeah, Dejonte Murray is going to help them tremendously. He's going to help them tremendously. Should be interesting. New Orleans, y'all got something to cheer for. At least, well, they were already a really good team, but this is no excuses, man. They is either, I wouldn't say championship, but Western Conference Finals. I'm gonna go Western Conference Finals. The Western Conference Finals are bust, man. You get a guy like Dejounte, and this also, if this don't work and they do decide to trade Zion, see they got the projected starting lineup. Is Dejounte Murray, CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Trey Murphy, a third, and Zion Williamson at the center position, which is not bad. We'll see if Zion can be at his best playing at the 5, even though he's undersized. But yeah, man, like I was finna say, Zion, he has to, for one, stay healthy. And that's the main thing, really. That's just the main thing. He had to stay healthy, man. I know he played the most games he ever played throughout his career last season, but he has to stay healthy for this team to, if they want to make it to the Western Conference Finals and potentially go to the finals and compete for a championship. Zion Williamson has to be ready to go. And yeah, man, I think the New Orleans Pelicans improved from this trade, and they won this trade because they only really traded a bag of chips to get Dejounte Murray. And with Atlanta, I think Atlanta is, as we can all see, is clearly in rebuilding mode. Trae Young will most likely be traded sometime this summer, probably in a couple more days. Yeah, Trae Young probably be traded. I know a lot of Lakers fans want him. There's rumors out there of him going to the Spurs and playing with Wemby. There's gonna be some teams that's gonna get look for Trae Young. Trae Young is one of the top young guys as far as point guards out there. Who a team could use with his shooting ability and his facilitating, his playmaking. But yeah, man, New Orleans make a big move, big splash. Go out there and get one of the top dogs, out there. And man, we should see what happens, man. New Orleans fans, if y'all New Orleans fans, y'all comment, tell me what y'all think about this trade, or anybody comment and tell me what y'all think about this trade, man. I think this a positive one, dude. It's definitely one of them ones, I think this is a W for the New Orleans Pelicans. But yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, share this video. And yeah, man, I'm out.